Hey everybody, DSJ here, the one and only ultimate nerd. Well, I just recently watched the Death Note Netflix movie. Yeah, I know the title says Death Note movie, but let me explain. The Netflix movie is not the only live action Death Note movie. Matter of fact, there was two that was made before this, and it was made, in Japan, and it was two movies, and it actually followed the anime, both parts of it. But we're here to talk about, you know, the Netflix version of Death Note. And let's go ahead and get this out the way. The movie's horrible. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That movie is horrible. But is it just the shitty, generic horrible? Or is it one of those fun rides, enjoyably bad type movies? Well, I have to say, this is leaning towards the latter. And let me explain why. Most of y'all know I do watch anime. And when Death Note first came on, I did watch it. Didn't watch every episode when it was on Adult Swim before it became Toonami again on Saturdays. But I did end up getting the DVD box sets and I ended up watching every episode. And, already having, that knowledge going into watching this movie, I was going right off like, yeah, this is shitty. I'm not going to waste my time. Why the hell L is black? And why the hell Light's last name is not Yagami? It's like Turner. Light Turner. Like Timmy Turner, yes. So you could look up a YouTube video and you could see a straight up parody song using the Fairly Odd Parents theme picking at this movie. And it's set in Seattle. But, you know, we know the real genre of, the manga and the anime that Death Note is. But the way Netflix had it set up, it was a coming to age story full of romance and death. Yeah. Like I said, when you watch this, you're going to be in for a ride. And I'm going to tell you right now, and I've been talking about 3 minutes and almost 20 seconds. I am going to spoil I'm going to spoil quite a bit of stuff for you. So if you don't want to be spoiled, back out the video now. Light Turner, I can't say that with a straight face. Light Turner is a typical high school student. Well, no. That's a lie. He is not a typical high school student. He is extremely bright, just like the anime. But he see this girl, a cheerleader named Mia. He got infatuated with Mia, and then he got bullied. Yeah, Light got bullied. Go figure. Mainly because he was such a nerd. But then he took up for Mia, pretty much told the bully that he got help that the bully got held back a couple of times, and if he would assault Light, that's assault on a minor, which I ain't gonna lie, that was funny as hell. He got punched out, got sent to the principal's office, and gets been sent to detention for 2 weeks. Oh yeah, I did forget to mention before that even happened, the Death Note fell out the sky. Literally fell out the sky. But I'm not gonna lie. I was laughing my ass off when he finally met Ryuk. Not to mention that he pronounced the name wrong at first. Talking about Ryuk. But yeah. when he first met Ryuk. You know, in the anime, he's like, "Oh, I expected you, Shinigami. So this is how we work the Death Note and all that, and blah blah blah." Yeah, that was the anime counterpart of Light. But in this movie, when he first met Ryu, he screamed like a little bitch. I'm sorry. It's too damn funny. It has to be seen to be believed. I am not joking. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to the concept of Death Note, like what the book actually does, yeah, the movie does do it, but it's very gory. I'm not gonna lie, it's very fucking gory. And I know a lot of people got turned off by the gore, but it's just it's but here's the thing, it's like the final destination bullshit of gory. So I can't even take that seriously. I mean, death is not funny when it comes to horror movies, but it's just so over the top. All you could do is just laugh at how asinine it is. And then L. Yeah, let's gloss over the fact that he's black. Okay. Because we know L is supposed to be, Japanese. And yes, he had Rataru with him, who is actually Japanese. Yeah, that kind of got me. But the way they portrayed L, he walking in a ninja suit, concealing his face. And yeah, I was like, huh? But yeah, they made sure he was from Japan. Okay, fair enough. And yeah, Light's backstory. Oh yeah, he don't have a sister, and his mom got killed before the movie even started. So yeah, his mom was murdered. But the weird thing that kind of got me, when me figured out what Light could do with that Death Note, she instantly fall in love with him. But you know what's the funny thing? I actually prefer Mia over fucking Misa Misa. Misa wanna impress Light Kun. Misa wanna suck Light's dick. Ugh. Thank God. Mia does not act like Misa because I can't stand that character. In English or Japanese. I don't care what language I'm listening in. I don't care what dub I'm looking at or the subtitles for that matter. Misa is probably, oh my god. It's just Misa. Fuck it. I don't know why I'm saying Misa, but Misa's got to be one of the most annoying characters because she started off as smart, then she got dumb. Mia, on the other hand, I have to give props to Netflix for this. Mia was always a step ahead because she loves Light. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, she was manipulative as all hell. Matter of fact, she actually was more of Light's driving force throughout the movie. I didn't expect that. I really didn't. It was actually awesome to see it in that type of way. Light's dad was always brave as hell, but more on him later. L. Oh boy. L. Where do I begin with you? I mean, you have his. I'm like this. The actor, what he was fed, the script he was fed. The actor acted his part, but the script did not do him justice. Not even do the source material justice. Let me explain why. In an anime, L was always calm, collected, very calculating, and he'll be in Light's face knowing that he's killer. And then, he don't outright loses his cool. He was just chill. He has idiosyncrasies, but he stayed chill. But this L in this movie, he loses his shit, especially when, spoiler alert, Watery dies. And if you watch the anime, you know that doesn't happen. Watery fucking dies in this movie, and L fucking loses it. It's to the point he was like, "Fuck this shit. I'ma kill this little motherfucker." But as you watch this going on, you hear all this music from the '80s. I'm like, wait a minute. Death Note was released in the 2000s. Why am I hearing '80s music? But the funny thing is, the way the deaths were and the tone of it, yeah, it was so '80s. It's not even funny. It was nice to hear the "Take My Breath Away from Berlin." I love that song. But anyway, but yeah, it's this movie is balls to wall crazy. It's bad. Don't get me wrong, it's bad. But some of this shit you have to see it to believe it. And the way it ended, yeah, Mia dies. Okay, L is still alive and still. Oh yeah, he's pissed, and he's pissed, and eventually he wants his revenge. So yeah, the movie's actually trying to set itself up for a sequel, and knowing it's going to be on Netflix, it may or may not happen. You know what? I don't mind if it does happen, so I can just see how balls of wall crazy the sequel's going to be. But the thing that really got me in the end was Light's father, James Turner, found out that L was right. Light is really Kira. I'm like, what do you even say to that? It's just like, what can you really say to that? You were like, it was you all along. How did you do it? And then nonchalantly, his son told him how he did it. It was, I like it just boggled my damn mind watching this from beginning to end. But I have to give credit what's credit is due. The character that the person who did motion capture and the person who voiced Ryu, bravo on both fronts. Cause you know why? Y'all actually went a step beyond what Ryuk was in the manga and anime. Cause in a sense, Ryuk is usually like, oh, you humans are interesting. Let me fuck with y'all a little bit or whatever, right? But usually Light does all the work. Ryuk, oh boy. You know how if someone just annoy the hell out of you just by keep poking you on the shoulder, keep poking and poking and poking until you get a reaction. That's pretty much what Ryuk does. It got under Light skin so much, and then not only that, the Death Note itself pretty much stated, "Do not trust Ryuk." And the way Ryuk acted throughout this movie, yeah, you can't trust this bastard. He was basically almost the anime version of the Joker, and I fucking loved it. So yeah, there's basically two characters I actually liked in this movie: Mia Sutton, who's who's a better replacement of Misa in my opinion, and Ryuk. And the movie just ends with '80s music. Oh yeah, the fact that Light's dad was left alive is even weirder. But yeah, like I said, it's Death Note. Netflix's Death Note And I can't stand when it's a Netflix original when it's actually an adaptation. Let's get that clear. Netflix adaptation of Death Note is bad, but Lord, it is a wild ride that you just don't want to get off until you get to the end. And I'm not gonna lie, if you're a drinker, have a couple of shots because I'm not gonna lie, this movie will have you rolling. How crazy and stupid it can get. Oh boy! And the crazy thing is, I was gonna save this for my second channel I'm creating, but this could not wait. This couldn't wait. So yeah, this is gonna be on my main channel for now. And eventually, when I launch my other channel, I probably will move it there. But it, I'm not gonna lie, it's a bad movie, but I enjoyed the hell out of it. Well, that's pretty much my 2 cents, or well, review air quotes of Netflix's adaptation of Death Note. This was DSJ, and remember, everybody, let's all nerd the fuck out. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I went above and beyond nerdy on this one. See you guys later.